Some women have a sixth sense about these things, but I was not one of them. I thought I was the lucky one, the one who got the perfect partner. Vikram and I had been together for 7 years, and I thought I knew him better than anyone. We lived in a beautiful home in suburban Atlanta, a place I had decorated with love. It was the kind of life that made all our friends jealous. But looking back, there were signs. Subtle signs that I ignored. He started being critical of my appearance and weight. At first, it was just little comments, like you should wear your hair like that more often, or those jeans look great on you. But then it escalated to, you've gained a little weight, haven't you? Or that top doesn't flatter you. I brushed it off as him just trying to help me be my best self. I thought he was coming from a good place. And then there was the way he started keeping his car unusually clean. I mean, the man was meticulous about his car, but it was like he was trying to prove something. He'd wash it every weekend, and I could swear I saw him vacuuming the interior more than once a week. I just laughed it off, thinking he was being his usual anal retentive self. But the biggest red flag was when he became emotionally distant. He used to be so attentive, always surprising me with little gifts or romantic dinners. But over the past few months, he seemed different. He'd come home from work and just go straight to his office, shutting the door behind him. I would try to talk to him, but he'd just grunt a response and keep working. I thought maybe he was just stressed with work, so I gave him space. But then, something changed. He started working on holidays. Holidays! He never worked on holidays before. And that's when I started to get suspicious. I asked him why he was working so much, and he just shrugged it off, saying the company needed him. It was not until I found his phone, lying on the counter while he was in the shower, that my world came crashing down. I was scrolling through his messages, and that's when I saw them. Explicit messages. To a woman. I felt like I had been punched in the gut. My heart was racing, and my hands were shaking. I did not want to believe it. I thought maybe it was just some harmless flirtation. But the messages were clear. He was having an affair. And not just that, but he had a whole apartment I never knew about. I felt like I had been living in a lie. I started to piece together the clues. The business trips he'd been taking, the ones he said were for work, they weren't. They were vacations. With her. I could not believe it. 8 months of my life, gone. 8 months of my love, my trust, my everything, wasted on a lie. I confronted him, of course. I demanded to know the truth. And that's when he broke down, telling me everything. About the apartment, about the woman, about the lies. I was numb. I could not feel anything. I just kept asking him why. Why did he do it? Why did he lie to me? He said he was unhappy, that he'd been feeling trapped in our relationship. But I knew that was just an excuse. He was selfish, and he wanted what he wanted, no matter who he hurt. As I sat there listening to him, I felt a mix of emotions. I was angry, hurt, and betrayed. But at the same time, I still loved him. I still wanted to believe that he loved me, that he was sorry. But deep down, I knew I deserved better. I am not sure what the future holds, but I know I need to take care of myself. I need to figure out who I am outside of this relationship. I need to find my own strength, my own voice, and I need to do it without him. It's funny. I used to think that I was the one who was flawed, who was not good enough. But now I see that it was him all along. He was the one with the problems, not me. And I am grateful for that. As I look back on our relationship, I realized that I was living in a dream world. A world where everything seemed perfect, but it was not. And now, I am left to pick up the pieces and move on. It's not going to be easy, but I am ready. I am ready to face the truth, to face myself, and to find out who I am without Vikram.